going back to work today after kind of being away for almost 2 weeks between taking some vacation to work on G-Tool. So, hey, a coding vacation, that's great. A little scared to look at my inbox and my Slack channels. Let's find out. Well, first day back wasn't too bad. Lots of email and rain. Yesterday, the EU Court of Justice ruled that dynamic IP addresses are also PII, which is kind of no surprise since, hey, IP addresses were considered PII. Unless you store them for, security reasons, then it's okay. So basically everyone will store IP addresses for security reasons. Problem solved. Well, what I love is this half-assed denial of breached organizations. We're investigating, but there's no evidence to point to a system breach. And I'm talking about Yes Bank, a large Indian bank that got hit for 3.2 million credit card records. Sure as hell was a compromise or something, right? Because 3.2 million credit card records don't just walk up out the door by themselves all magic-like, do they? Here's the kicker. It doesn't look like they ran their own ATM networks, and that's where it got pulled from. And the ATM networks is run by Hitachi Systems. So, what's the lesson here? Hey, some vendor quality assessments or security assessments. Either would be good, I think, in this case. And then, talking of physical security, there's Harold Thomas Martin, the NSA contractor. Does NSA employ anybody else other than contractors? Who recently got arrested for, check this out, 50 terabytes worth of stolen data.
Exactly how does 50 terabytes walk out of the world's apparently leading national security agency? I mean, if they handed out awards for those sort of things.
Now, to be clear, he wasn't stealing it as far as anybody's saying for bad purposes. It just looks like he was a guy who liked to hoard stuff. I know a guy like that, my dad, I guess, so hopefully no national secrets in his junk pile. Anyways, 50 terabytes. And here's the thing I'm wondering. 50 terabytes, 20 years. Math, if I've got this right, means he had to steal 7 gigs a day. But here's the thing. 20 years ago, you couldn't steal 7 gigs a day because there weren't 7 gig thingers to store stuff on. So that means that this is kind of a hockey stick or a backloaded curve. He was stealing a hell of a lot more later in the game than he was at the beginning. In the beginning, it was probably a meg or two. And then there's people doing it right, like Slack. You guys did a great job. There was a bug bounty researcher that found something that he thought was worth $50. And yeah, with a lot of hard work on his part, he turned it into a $2,000 reward. But then you guys got the finding and gave him an extra $7,000. That's doing it right, because he found something that could literally get you pantsed, and you showed the entire community that when he found it and reported and followed the bug bounty process, that he should be rewarded for saving you from a lot of harm. That's going to incent people to do the right thing, so awesome.